everyone. Welcome back to Eyes on Prize. I want to share a story with you, and it's such an amazing story. It's how I helped my friend lose 50 pounds. She may be over 50 pounds, lost over 50, more than 50 pounds, but how I help her lose 50 pounds. For those who are joining me for the first time, remember to like, comment, and share this video. Okay, let's jump into how I help my friend lose 50 pounds. So some of you already know that I was overweight back in the days. And a lot of people in my town see me lose weight openly. So I did this for everyone to see in my town that it was possible. So I've never been to the gym or do anything like lifting weight or anything out there. So I will, I'm going to show you or tell you what I did to help her. So my journey started when my husband left and I was overweight. I wanted to do something for myself. So I start walking. I work like I think it's 3.5 miles from where I was. So it's like I do 7 miles a day. And I started just one day first, and then I eventually go for every day when I park my vehicle and I just walk to work. So I remember one time my friend came to my business and I would say, hey, you want to go walk with me? And she said no. I always have an excuse why she didn't want to go and walk with me. But that was okay. But when COVID hit in 2020, I remember she said to me, Marjorie, I want you to call me, motivate me, let me go out, let me go walk, let me do something. And I said to her, okay, I will do it. She said, even in the winter, please just call me, to go for a walk, to just always motivate me to go and do something, to exercise while I walk or, do something to help myself. And I said, okay. So what I like to do is to watch people, because sometimes they will say they want that help, but they don't really want that help. They maybe want the help for them, but they really don't want it. It's not like, to them, it's not a long time process. So with this friend, I am really impressed with her, because I remember she would like, I would have a full schedule, and she would like, can we go for a walk? And I'm like, okay. And she would just drive to my house. We park our vehicle at my house, and I would say, okay, because I'm trying her out to see how far she can walk, because she really never walks. So I would do, the first time I think we walked like 1.5 miles. And like I said, she parked the vehicle, and I didn't want to go too far because I'm watching her or breathing and everything. And I'm like, okay, we come back home. So so for that day it would be 3 miles, 1.5 miles. So I remember again that we'll go again, and I'm like, okay. So we do this for about a full week. I'll walk with her like 1.5 miles for a full week to make sure she can do a 3 mile. And then I realized, okay, she can do a 3 mile. So she will still park the vehicle at my house, and we'll go further, or we'll just drive somewhere and she parked, and then we'll just do walk. And then I remember I said to her, I need you to do this on your own. I don't want to be there all the time to do this with you. If you really want it and want it so bad, I want you to do this on your own. And she would go to work. She'll take her lunch break and she'll go for a walk. Yes, her lunch break, she will go for a walk. Then after work, she'll park her car and do a walk too. And then when she, kind of go into a little plateau, she will call me up and say, hey, you know what? Can you help me? And then I'm like, okay. So the next time I said, okay, because she has to change her diet too. That was very important, to change her diet. And I remember I said to her, okay, we're going to run today. And she was like, how far? I said, just run. I'll let you know when we get there, when we're going to stop. And the one impressive thing about her that day was like, she never keep saying how far. And while we're running, I talk with her so she can level off with her breathing we can have a conversation while we're running. And I remember she run 1 full mile and I tell her, okay, we stop here. And then we'll walk again, and then about another mile and a half, and then we'll continue running again. And we did that, and like I said, she did an amazing job. So I said, okay, I needed to continue to do this. And she was okay, but about 2 weeks later, I said, hey, you remember, you need to, incorporate some running in it. And she was like, I don't think I can do it. I said, huh? We did that. And then she was like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, we did run. She didn't thought she could run. I said, okay, come back to me. She came back to my house, and this time I tricked her. I said, this time we're doing hills. And I said, okay, we're going to run. We walk first. We walk about 1.5 miles first. And I said, okay, now we're going to run. She said, how far? I said, don't worry about it. I will let you know. But while she was running, I am watching her, listening to her breathing, make sure she's okay the whole time when we were running. And the funniest thing is, she never gave up. She was just in it, and then I'm like, okay, we can stop now. And I'm like, look back to see. I said to her, just turn around, look back. You see how far we ran, that she never thought in a million years that she could do. And then we will walk again. I remember one day, it was raining, and we went on a 10-mile walk. And I remember a pastor saw us, and he was like, wow, that right there is like great motivation. You know that y'all wanted that commitment. And I was like, yeah, she wanted it. So because she wanted it so bad and I want to help her, I had to go out with her. And, when I look at the old process of everything, and guess what? She was losing so much weight at work till people at her work was joining her in her walk and to go for a walk with her because it was so obvious that she was losing the weight rapidly. And I remember one time we went to the grocery store and I had a whole lot of bags. And she got most of the bags in her hand. And she was like, I got it, because that's how I do it. I will buy grocery and then I'll walk the hill like a mile with the grocery in my hand. And I use it as a weight. And she was doing the same exact thing. It's like she wanted it so bad. So I am going to show you a picture of her, before picture of what she actually looked like. And I'm going to show you an after picture of what she looked like now. And she is still doing this every day. Just like when I lost my weight, I went down to an extra small. I did not intend to get to an extra small, but that's where I went, and then I feel more comfortable into a 6 and a size 8. So I come back up. But it's the same thing. She went way down, and then she would say, I'm more comfortable at this weight. But I wanted to share that story with somebody to say nothing is impossible if you desire it, if you crave a change in your life. And she wanted that change so badly because she saw how I was overweight, and then I come down to the size that I am. And that alone was impressive for her to say, you know what? And then COVID kind of helped her, and she did, people was dying, and she wanted to be more healthier. And that's how it takes something to push her to want to lose that weight. And I'm so impressed with her, the outcome. And here's a picture of her before. And here's a picture of her after. And here's a picture of me being in a size 2. But I come back up. All right, so that's what I want to share with you today. And if somebody out there need motivation, it doesn't matter if you're sickly or whatever, just walk around the block. For me, I do power walk. When I go with her, we don't just do regular walk. We do power walk. Okay, so we're really putting in the work, the walk. Like a lot of people say they can't go with me because I walk too fast. And I would tell them, no, if I'm helping you, I'm going to go at your pace until I build your endurance up. Then you can go at my pace. So that's what I want to share with you today. And I hope I motivate someone today. All right, have a good day. Be blessed.